Good morning and welcome to another day of California Winter League Baseball. I'm Brandon Januska along with Evan Patoka. So we have a great matchup for you this morning. The Washington Blue Sox taking on the Palm Springs Chill. And the Blue Sox looking to bounce back after a loss against the Power in their last game on Thursday. They had a day off yesterday trying to regroup and really bounce back, get out of playing in that play-in game with the playoffs right around the corner next week. End of next week is when the playoffs begin already. So sitting at 3-8 are the Blue Sox right at the bottom of the standings. Bottom two teams have to play an extra game just to get in the playoffs. They're trying to avoid that. Meanwhile, the Palm Springs Chill at 7-5, right in the middle of the pack. They have a chance to get up into one of those top two seeds and get a first-round bye, but they have a lot of ground to make up, so wins have to start coming and piling up on top of each other if they're going to do it. They had a nice game yesterday, a 6-5 win in sudden death over Team China on the backfield, the turf field. And Evan, you were in attendance for that game.
Yeah, so Team China scored 4 in the second inning. They had a 4-0 lead. That inning was actually rolled over after pitcher Reed Santos threw 38 pitches in that second inning, walked 5, as the Palm Springs Chill would come back, scoring 2 in the second inning and 3 in the fourth to give them a 5-4 lead. China would come back, tie the game up at 5, but that sudden death where the Chill decided to hit first. Jarrett Burney hits a single, and then Dominic Bucko scores him on a double, and it gives them their 7th win of the season, and it keeps them in contention for the top 2 seeds.
Yeah, it really does. As the top 2 seeds right now, the Canada A's sitting at 10-2. They'll play later today, or actually they're playing right now on the turf field. It started at 9:30, taking on the Alberta Grizzly. We'll get you updates on that game as we get them throughout the day. And then for Team China, they play later today. That's the 12:30 game here at the stadium. They're 10-3, so a couple of 10-win teams. The Chill at 7 wins with just under a week left of games in the regular season. It's possible to come back, but it all starts with getting a win here today, taking on the Blue Sox.
Yeah, and the Blue Sox are definitely a team that the Chill have a lot of confidence in that they can beat. You know, as you said, the Blue Sox trying to stay out of that play-in game and having to play an extra one just to get into the second round. But don't underestimate them, as we've seen Angel Landazuri starting for the Blue Sox today. He's been very good, and he's been one of the pitchers that JJ, the manager of the Blue Sox, has really relied on.
Yeah, this pitching staff for Washington has been really good. 3.29 team ERA. That's the second best in the league, only behind Team China in terms of pitching. So the pitching has really been the strength for the Blue Sox this season. The bats not always waking up. They'll need them to wake up here against the Chill in this one today. We're getting the lineups announced right now. We'll give them to you as well. First for the visiting Washington Blue Sox and manager Jimmy Johnson. Leading things off, the designated hitter Tommy Easley. He'll be followed by center fielder Nico Diaz. Parker DePasquale is in left field batting third. Alan Goodwin, the catcher, in the cleanup role for the Blue Sox. Shuya Funada bats fifth in right field. Hunter Smith in the sixth hole at third base. Han Wan Hu is the shortstop batting seventh. Ming Chung Yang at second base bats eighth. And Vince Garcia, the first baseman, rounds out the nine in back of right-handed pitcher Angel Landazuri for Jimmy Johnson and the Washington Blue Sox. And on the other side for Tom Vaith and the Palm Springs Chill, leading things off in left field, Tian Kao. Zane Morris is batting second at third base. Bing Nan Wu, the designated hitter, bats third. Tristan Charlo at second base, batting fourth. Jarrett Burney in the 5 spot at short. Dominic Bucko, the left-handed hitting center fielder, will bat sixth. In the 7 spot, Steven Johnson, the first baseman. Ivan Salas, the catcher, batting eighth, and Ethan Roberts, the left-handed hitting right fielder, rounds out the 9 in back of right-handed pitcher Fu Wan Chang. Those are the lineups for this morning's matchup between the Washington Blue Sox and the Palm Springs Chill, and should be a good one here today.
Yeah, I hope so. 2 pitchers that are really looking to keep it going this season. Of course, as we said, the Chill looking to keep up in that playoff hunt, trying to get the top 2 seeds. It's going to take a lot of luck and good winning for the Palm Springs Chill, but throwing out a really interesting lineup today are the Chill. As we've seen, Zane Morris hasn't really played much. He's hitting in the 2 hole. Tian Kao hasn't played much either. He's leading it off. And Ivan Salas the newcomer trying to give Nick Chusano some rest. So a very interesting lineup for Tom Vaith.
Yeah, a lot of new faces in that lineup, like you just mentioned. So a different approach. They lost some players. They lost a star in Ethan Martini, who was only a Session 1 player, one of the big bats in that lineup. So they have to kind of regroup and figure things out before the playoffs begin, just in terms of what they still have on this roster. Well, we'll step aside as the teams are running out. We'll have the national anthem in just a moment, and we'll come back with first pitch from Palm Springs Stadium between the Washington Blue Sox and the Palm Springs Chill. Don't go away. Baseball coming up in just a moment on your California Winter League YouTube channel. Good morning. Back with you from Palm Springs Stadium. I'm Brandon Januska along with Evan Patoka as the Washington Blue Sox and Palm Springs Chill are ready to get this one underway. Fu Wan Chang on the mound for the Palm Springs Chill, the right-hander, Taiwanese right-hander, getting ready to get this game underway. He'll face off first against the designated hitter and Tommy Easley. And Evan, what do you expect from these two teams today?
Well, it should be a decently evenly matched game. Fu Yuan Chang has a 6 ERA in 16.1 innings. He's given up 19 hits, 15 runs, 14 earned, but has also struck out 14 and walked 8. So he really needs to limit the walks, limit the hits, and keep dealing that strikeout stuff in order for the Chill to stay in this ball game. Of course, the Blue Sox, while their offense has been pretty good as of recently, they're still one of the lowest average-wise in the league. So just finding a way to keep that average lower and contain the Blue Sox lineup that has had some good momentum in the past couple games.
Yeah, they've really started to put things together of late after really struggling at the beginning of the season. And actually, they were 2-0 at the start of the season, and then they went on a bit of a skid. Just now starting to recover back and pick up their game a little bit. So we're about to get this one underway from Palm Springs Stadium. A beautiful blue sky day, 68 degrees. So we're ready for first pitch from Fu-Wan Chang to Tommy Easley. Here it comes. And it comes in and it hits Easley on the first pitch. Delivered at 10:01 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're underway, and just like that, the Blue Sox with the runner at first.
Well, not a great start for Fu-Yuan Chang, but a good start for Easley, as in his last game he did not reach in 3 at-bats. So nice to be able to just take a pitch in the back, and now you're standing on first with no outs.
You mentioned Chang has had trouble with control at times, especially the walks. This one's a hit batter. One pitch into this ball game as he throws his first pitch outside to Nico Diaz. Left-handed hitting center fielder against the right-handed throwing Chang. The 1-0 outside again. It's 2-0, and everything has been near that same area in the right-handed batter's box.
Nico Diaz, the leader of the offense in this one, hitting at a .346, 9 for 26 on the season.
This one low and in to the left-handed hitter. It's a 3-0 count. Runner at first and Easley after the hit by pitch. Chang in danger of putting the first 2 men on.
Diaz looking for his 6th walk of the season here, 3-0.
The pitch is outside, and it is a 4-pitch walk. So 5 pitches into this game. Nobody's had to swing a bat, but the Blue Sox with runners at first and second for Parker DePasquale.
Already a meeting at the mound between Salas and Chang, as Chang really trying to hit that outside corner, just keeps on missing. And now 2 on with no outs. DePasquale hitting at a 5 for 22.
Right-handed hitting left fielder in the box for the Blue Sox, trying to strike first. And there's the first strike issued in this ball game, right near the outside edge. 0-1 on DePasquale.
We've only seen that fastball from Fu-Yuan Chang, nothing really of the slider, which is the other pitch he has.
0-1 hit on the ground right side and through under the glove of Charlo at second base. Rounding third and coming in to score is Easley. Into second with a double is Parker DePasquale. Diaz stops at third, and it's 1-0 Blue Sox in the top of the first.
Well, we said that we can't let the Blue Sox offense get hot, especially when the momentum is on their side. But now a quick early 1-0 lead. Still 2 runners in scoring position with no outs.
Second and third are the runners. Diaz at third, DePasquale at second, Alan Goodwin at the plate. 1-0, just underway, top of the first inning. And a swing and a miss from the Blue Sox catcher. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that one just rolled under the glove of Charlo. It's going to be called a hit, as it was hit very hard by DePasquale, but just nothing he can really do there at second. Could have been a possible double play if he were to gather it easily.
The 0-1 to Goodwin, another swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Goodwin on the season, hitting just .171, but he's had some clutch hits. He's driven in 6 runs on the year. Has a chance to drive in a couple more with runners at second and third. Nobody out. We'll have to battle. It's an 0-2 count. Righty to righty, the pitch from Chang. Low and away for ball 1.
Yeah, and you don't want to lose him here. Already up 0-2. Don't want to throw something completely down the middle, but maybe a little slider here could around to the outside corner could get him swinging.
Chang has the sign from his catcher Salas. The 1-2. Hit on the ground, foul, wide of third. We'll do it again.
Goodwin, like other catchers in this league, first one I'm thinking of is Anthony Burgos with the Grizzly, who are playing on the backfield, doing a lot of the catching here for his Blue Sox. So he's the only catcher listed on the roster.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. You know, a lot of these catchers are really workhorses behind the plate, getting plenty of reps in. Goodwin strikes out. That's a big out number 1 for Fu-Wan Chang. Brings up Shuya Funada. Funada could potentially pick up his first RBI of the year if he can drive in one of those 2 runners on base here. First pitch inside. It gets away from Salas, And in to score comes Nico Diaz. DePasquale goes over to third, and it's 2-0 Blue Sox after the wild pitch.
Yeah, just inside, caromed off Salas's glove, and it slowly rolled to the backstop. Nico Diaz, speedy, able to score on that one relatively easily.
2-0 Blue Sox on top. We're in the top of the first inning. Runner at third, one out, and a 1-0 to Funada is hit in the air towards center. Could be playable. Bucko ranging over and makes the grab in right center field. Tagging up is DePasquale. Throw to the plate is not in time. In standing up was DePasquale. The throw was there just a little bit down the first base line, and that was enough for DePasquale to score.
That was some risky base running from Parker. It was really shallow right center field, but he definitely had the confidence that he was able to score on that one, and he does. Quick 3-0 lead for the Blue Sox.
This is hit on the ground right side. First baseman Johnson has it. Underhand to Chang, who covers the bag and gets Hunter Smith to end the inning. But the Blue Sox strike first with 3 runs in the top of the first inning. After half an inning of play, Blue Sox 3, Chill coming up on your California Winter League YouTube channel.
Across the Coachella Valley, you'll find our communities powered by short-term rentals. These rentals bring visitors and dollars to the region. Whether attending events, checking out the art scene, or dining at restaurants, when they spend money, we all score. The nearly $1 billion impact of short-term vacation rentals generates tax revenues that fund police, firefighters, education, and many other programs that improve our daily lives. Why short-term rentals are a grand slam for the home team. Visit one.org.
Family setting, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. They cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
How do you define